Right, Diablo Immortal. People keep asking me about my Crusader build in the game. So, we're going to go into a challenge rift and we're going to show you what I'm doing. Now, I've got this to level 21. As you can see, straight off the bat, I'm only like 20 into my prestige levels. And I'm at level 21. It isn't particularly hard, especially with this build. But it's just so overpowered. So, we're in. We're going to ignore, I mean, look at this, straight off the bat, trying to grab me with his long, right, so we're going to ignore all them, most of these, all these little white things that keep hearing, ignore all them, we don't want any of them. What we've got to do is run around and look for the blues. Blues, yellows, oranges, there's some appeared on the mini-map, look, to my right now, let's go down here. So, we need to pile up some minions around these to get splash damage. Oh look, there's another set of threes. Let's see if we can drag them both together. So let's bring them down here. See if they follow me with all these little idiots. And then what we need to do is, yep, they're coming. Okay, so we've taken a little bit of damage, but look at this. Look at this. And now the consecration spell thing follows you as well. So they take damage as long as you're within inside the banner's big halo. There, so the range on that consecration inside the, look at it, it's just mental. So we're going to use this build with these skills. I did take a bit of explosive damage there because they blew up in the end. All minions with different ability of these blue and so on, these elites and so on, they have special abilities. Some of them do different things, so those ones exploded like suicide bombers. So we're going to just wait for the cooldown, and I don't really need to target little groups like this. Let's just pick up some of that. So we're already a third of the way in on the, the bar. We filled the bar a third of the way already. Again, let them follow you. We don't care about them. They take up time. If you spend, look at all these blues. If you spend a lot of time trying to kill off the little blue idiots, the little whites, sorry, you'll be there all day. You'll fail your rift. So just ignore all them. Go straight for your blues, yellows, whatever else. Let's kill these off. I hate this big thing. I hate it. It looks a bit like my ex-partner. Right, we'll just get the fuck off. That spinny blue laser thing you've seen wasn't mine. It's one of theirs. You have to avoid it. It hits you, but it just pretty low damage, so it doesn't really matter. Let's drag some of these down. I do need to change a couple of my legendaries. I think my weapon and my shield I've got to change. We'll have a look in a minute. See if there's any more. Is there any more blues around? No. Let's just get rid of these. Because we're about just over 3/4 of the way. Oh, I've took a bit of damage. But look at the damage output. It's so overpowered. It's just mental. It's just crazy. The splash damage, the AoE damage ring on that is just, I mean, I'm only what's called it, patron level 26 or Paragon or whatever it is, level 26. We will leave. Don't collect that. You see the thing just below me. Don't collect that. Kill these off. Wait for your boss to spawn and then collect it. You only get like 1 or 2 inside these rifts. You don't get many. Oh. Right, so he spawned. We'll collect it now. Oh, it's bloody alchemy. And we're, look at this. Ideally, it's worth waiting for your mount as well, because the speed damage on it is just mental. So he's already lost a significant amount of his HP. He's nearly off his first bar already. Just wait for the rest of his cooldowns. Sometimes you just have to use them without the cooldown, without one of them. But if you could wait for them all, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's kick his ass. Look at his health going. Look, it's just. It's mental, isn't it? These go away. They're annoying because they're so fast. They've got like auto aim or something. They just don't hit you. They just don't miss you. They always hit you. Wait for that 4-second cooldown, and then we'll slap the last bit in. He's got 1 and a bit left. But we have absolutely battered him. I mean, this is Rift level 21. This is challenge level 21. And we have just torn through him. Oh, that's new. He wasn't doing that before. Stuck up some HP. Wait for a cooldown. I don't know if I can bother to wait for it all. These bloody things. Right, let's go. You have to wait for the shield as well, because if you put the bounty down on its own, they'll just smash it, and then that's it over. So you have to wait for all 3 to cool down. So he's dead. He's at it. He's done. Oh, we got some nice bits there. Oh look, we got rid of the crystals to upgrade our rings and things. And let us get out of here. But look at this build. I mean, I've got customizations on, but that build's amazing. It's just absolute. The idea of that. And can you imagine if you've got PvP and you've got wizards and things standing in there as well? Oh my god, the damage they're going to do is just ridiculous, isn't it? So that is the build. Yes, we're in Hell 1. Paragon. So what we need to do is, we're just going to pop one in there just for now. It doesn't matter, because once I get to 50, I'm going to use my free recycler and change it all up. But we need to go down. I think, yeah, Gladiator is the end one, look, because that all the way up to level 50. So we're going to wait for the Gladiator. I think that's going to be a really decent thing. I think the others are a bit... So yeah, we've got all of them. You can use a free reset at some point. You know, you get 1 a week. But the others are level 1. But you need the last 2 sections are 150. So, so the skills we need are, we have got the Conjuration Light, Consecration, Draw and Quarter, and the Holy Barrier. All these other ones, rubbish. They're all rubbish. The single target, the Sacred Change pretty good, but again that's a single target. Shield charge is okay. Sweep attack is really slow. Spinning shield, you only get 3 charges and the cooldown on it is crazy. Shield glare is trash. If you're PvP and they're not facing you, it does no damage. It does nothing. So get rid of shield glare. Don't bother ever using that. It's rubbish in PvP. PvE it's okay, but the cooldowns on it's crazy. I think you only get 1 charge. Again, you need the Sacred Fire. Sacred Fire is a really good one to use. Foreign Sword is this here. Foreign Sword is trash. It's basically for teleporting. That's, you put it down, run away, get them to chase you, teleport back. But if you're going to do speed, you're better off using Drawn Quarter. This is the one you want, Drawn Quarter, because that's the basis of the whole Crusader build. Sacred Fire, this is what we need. We don't want Punish, we want Sacred Fire. Punish is okay, but for the extra bonus damages and what it does for the build, works well. Some of the gear gives it bonuses. The Charm, we need to get more parts for Charm, but this, it basically just random roulette, like a roulette table, like a slot machine, when you're trying to upgrade it, and it just chooses one at random off the gem you've used, but it costs like 2,500 plus platinum to get them, which is just ridiculous. So of course that's why I've got all this other crap on here, because I need to, you know, get the other parts, but it's like playing Russian roulette, and it's just expensive. You know, that's just how it is. So what else can we do? So yeah, so we need this is the army you want, the Fortress Hermetic, and the helmet you need. This, your Consecration now moves with you, so that ability moves along with you as you run around. This build, this ability will follow you around rather than stay in one position, lock you in position. The Civet's advantage we need. Oh, Drawn Quarter 30%. So you can last on your horse for an extra 30% of the time. I think this we've got to get rid of. Yeah, and this we've got to get rid of. Yes. They do nothing for the build. Yeah, nothing. So those two got to go. Leggings of the Consiga. Yeah, damage to George, consequence of light. Yeah. So basically this is a go-to. It's a big PvP one. PvP. So basically, for the damage you do once your abilities are going, you'll get up to like 8% of something of the damage you received, and so on. Basically, you get a massive shield which just stupid overpowered. It's just mental. Upgrade gems. We need to go and do that, but yeah, this is basically one of the best builds I found for this this character, shall we say. This build, this playstyle is the best character. I mean, most of PvP in this works as groups. So if you've got him in your group and he's putting these buffs out and things, and he's like, one of them gives you a shield, which makes you invincible for like 3 seconds to 5 seconds or something. It's just mental. We'll just randomly upgrade this. I've got to change all this. We haven't got round to that bit yet. So we'll change all that. I'll do all this in the next video. I'll show you like how I'm going to rework my builds with my gems and stuff and so on like that. We'll go over here and we'll get rid of this scrap. Now, there is some pretty dirty stuff that can happen in this game with some of the builds. Not this character class. I mean, you know, he's got the falling sword and he can teleport anywhere, but you have to originally got to that position to put it down, and then you can run around and then later on teleport back to it, you know, within about 30 seconds or something. But there are builds in the game that can do things differently and cheat a little bit, especially works really well in PvE. So I'll show you that now. I'll show you what some of the builds can do, which is really, it's just quite frankly, it's bloody dirty. It's a dirty way of playing, but it's effective. I'll show you that in the next bit coming up now. It's just crazy. So I won't speak as much. I'll just put some sound and music on it, and we'll go from there. But after that, after you've seen that you know how the wizard works and stuff, please like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully this wizard will open your eyes to other things that possibly you can do with your builds coming up. But it's bloody dirty. It's very clever, but very dirty. So I'll show you what I can do. I'll just make a quick crappy wizard and show you from there. Now, I couldn't be asked to get a wizard and grind up the levels just to share. I'm not too keen on the wizard. But so we have temporarily changed the class for this build. This is one of my other new characters, which was again made to be with a friend who quit. I basically gave up on this build. So speed DPS has basically left the server, left the game. Now, as you can see on this part of the Rift challenge here, you see on the mini map, there's like a little narrow archway, little narrow gap between the lower floor and the higher floor. So you know, it's like a barrier between the two levels. So these dirty wizards can manipulate that to basically take on Rift challenges and things what are just far too high level for them. So basically I'm going to exploit this little gap here to defeat this whole boss. It's just mental. Look at this. So look, they have to run up and down the stairs, and then the wizard can just teleport over the gap. And this works in both PvP and PvE. It's so dirty. It's a very dirty way to play. So you're using this corner here, basically enticing the enemy to have to keep running around. So now we know that area's there. We're going to, you know, just keep killing things in the area to hopefully bring that. You're going to make the boss follow you down there if you've got enough time in your Rift challenge. But that can happen anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a Rift. As long as you can find any form of pathway. It works in a library and places like that. Anywhere where there's a small gap, you can basically exploit it with the skills. Now where's he? Oh, he spawned down here. I did this a couple of days ago, but I forgot to put it in the video, so I will do it now. You know, put it in now. So basically, we're going to make him fight over this trench, over this gap. We're just going to take the absolute rip. He can't get near you. He can't do out. The minions don't get a chance. Your abilities respawn and regenerate. Your cooldowns finish before they've got a chance to get up and down the stairs. It's just stupid. You are taking a couple of hits, but bearing in mind the wizard's spells, they're very strong. But I mean, look, he can't even get a hit off with his abilities. It's such an evil but easy, way to play. It's a bit naughty, but if it's in the game as a mechanic, use it. So basically, this whole fight, I basically did this the whole fight, just to take the mick. It's absolutely brilliant. We're going to speed it up a little bit just to show you, but it works all the way to the end. It's just crazy. So as you can see, I've been doing this for quite some time now. We have lost a little bit of time on the rift thing, but for a wizard, if it's a boss that you physically can't beat and stuff like that, or you know, face to face, then use this mechanic. It's just, or even if you're just using it to escape, you're being chased, you just do it to get away. You've got a barbarian chasing after you or something, or you know, somebody that's like Patreon level like 150 or something, and you're still on like 20, 30, whatever. Just use this to escape. They've still got to run down the stairs, so thinking, you dirty little. There you go, rift complete. Easy peasy. It's so dirty, but it really works. It really works. And there you go. That's one of the tricks.